Welcome to season
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
of Meet the Drapers, the world's largest international business plan competition.
We're going global.
We traveled the globe, scouring the US, India, Taiwan, Portugal, Canada, and Brazil for their best and brightest entrepreneurs.
This is amazing.
Every week, these entrepreneurs will compete against their countrymen for a chance to make it to our international semi-finals and then on to finals to compete for a $1 million investment from Tim Draper himself.
The crystal ball ultimately chooses.
But here's the twist. Your favorite business eliminated too early? Vote them back into the finale to get a second chance in front of judges Tim.
This could be quite a thing.
Holly.
It's kind of exciting to people.
And Bill Draper.
That's a real plus in this case.
As well as their VIP guest judges. Let the games begin.
We're funding heroes, future shapers. We're funding heroes on Meet the Drapers.
Welcome back to Meet the Drapers. It's great to be here. I'm so amazed that you guys are still paying attention. This is really exciting. We have 4 amazing entrepreneurs, and we can only choose one of them. The crystal ball ultimately chooses, but you, the viewer, are going to choose 3 in our big finale, and the winner of the big finale gets a $1 million investment. With me, we have my father, Bill Draper, a pioneer in venture capital. I'm Tim Draper. I'm with Draper Associates. We're in the venture capital business. This is Adam Draper. He's with Boost VC, an extraordinary accelerator and venture firm that is pioneering taking anything that looks like science fiction and moving it into reality. And my sister, Polly Draper. Today, we have 2 very, very special guests. With Liquid 2 Ventures, we have Nathaniel, Montana. And Nathaniel was someone I coached in T-ball. We have with us the one, the only, Joe Montana, who is one of our absolute heroes here in the Bay Area. Joe and I have a lot in common. Joe and I each have 2 girls and 2 boys. We were both born on June 11th, and neither of us has ever lost a Super Bowl. Of course, Joe has won 4 Super Bowls, was MVP 3 times, is, I think, the only quarterback in the world who has won a national championship and a Super Bowl. That wasn't enough. He went and he started a fund of funds, HRJ, with Ronnie Lott, who's been on our show, and Harris Barton, who's taught at Draper University. Joe started Liquid 2 Ventures, and it has been an enormous success. And there is something, it's on my bucket list, that I have to play touch football with Joe Montana. And so we'll put together a little football game.
Hey-o.
And I brought a ball, and this is the way it works. For those of you who don't understand football, this is a line of scrimmage, and so what happens is you hike it from the line of scrimmage, and then you go out, and this team is trying to get it that way, and this team is trying to protect and make sure that it doesn't go that way. Here we go.
Yep.
You just call it. Set, hike, up.
Okay.
Up. Oh, I fumbled into the end zone.
Oh, I thought that was part of your dance.
That was a dance.
That was a touchdown dance.
Hey.
So football is life. And when an entrepreneur starts thinking about what they need to do, they need to get this ball into the end zone. They strategically work together and then create a play and then execute on that play. Well, maybe we should ask, what are you going to be looking for in an entrepreneur?
We're a seed stage or earlier fund. You know, in the beginning, when you're so early like us, you know, you're looking for a few things. One are the founders. You know, you're betting on people. The old thing is you can't have $1 billion company if you don't have $1 billion market.
I mean, there's a lot of great analogies to football. What we look for in founders too is, you know, anything that you'd look for in a teammate, somebody that's tough, earnest, hardworking. And more times than not, great founders are good people.
Let's bring on the first entrepreneur. But before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
So my pitch today is going to be pretty different from the last time I was on the show. I came out here from Austin, Texas for a reason. We came to win. If you find yourself in the 1 of 7 consumers who eat a low glycemic diet, if you're diabetic, if you have celiacs, if you have Crohn's, gout, even if you just want to make a proactive change in your life, we're doing this for you, so please bring us back.
So let's hear from Brian Guadagno at Skinny Pasta. Brian, welcome back.
Thank you.
And congratulations for making the semifinals.
My name is Brian Guadagno, and I co-founded It's Skinny Pasta to make it easy to live better. For those of you judges who weren't here last time, It's Skinny is a gluten-free and ketogenic pasta alternative, boasting only 9 calories for that entire bag. That's right, there's 2 servings in there. That's 4.5 calories per serving for pasta. And the way we do it is it's made with a root vegetable called konjac. And the reason you probably haven't heard about it, only about 20% of consumers have, is because we're predominantly located in the northeastern and southeastern United States. But we're in the process now of expanding rapidly throughout the country, fueled by $3 million of growth capital that we just raised, by the fact that we completely eliminated the odor and slime common in most of these pasta alternatives, and the fact that we put it right in the mainstream section of the grocery store. Since the last time we were on the show, we can announce that we've added 300 stores across several different banners, but our work's not done. Because like I said, only 20% of consumers know this category. And that's a problem, because 1 in 7 consumers in this country alone eat a low glycemic diet.
So revenues, you're currently on a $5 million run rate?
That's right, yeah.
And what are you expecting to do for this year?
For the next 12 months, we believe we can hit a $10 to $12 million run rate.
And why? Are more stores jumping in,
Yeah,
or is
yeah,
it repeat orders?
We just closed on this $3 million round, so we're going to be putting a lot of that into digital marketing. So a lot of it's going to be fueled by digital growth. Right now on Amazon, all we're doing is paid ads. So we're going to be able to start layering in some more UGC content, user-generated content through TikTok and through Instagram, and also obviously continued retail expansion.
What's your margin?
Our margins across the whole set and all distribution channels are blended around 50%.
How much of that is direct to consumer and how much is retail?
So last year in 2021, we did about 30% direct. This year, it's going to be closer to about 60-65% direct. When we say direct, that's Amazon and e-commerce. We lump them together.
What stores are you in?
Our largest account is BJ's Wholesale on the East Coast. It's kind of like Costco on the East Coast. We have ShopRite, Food Lion, Price Chopper, Acme, Rouse's. We just got H-E-B in Central Markets. We have Fresh Time.
How old is the Skinny?
So yeah, we started it in early 2020. We kind of got things rolling.
What
in
have you
2019.
learned about the business from when you started it till now?
That's why I was saying like the capital intensity of retail versus digital. That's why we've been focusing more on digital growth. And Amazon is so sticky for us. We've really figured out that customer acquisition engine, building our brand that way and letting the retail kind of fall into place.
Why do you care?
In 2014, I had a gut issue and I went paleo for a year. So, you know, I know the pain of walking down the grocery store aisle, looking at a label and like choosing not to eat versus eating something that didn't fit my diet because it hurt to eat. So this is very near and dear to me, and it's a product that I really believe that more people should know about.
So we got 2 challenges for you.
Yeah.
One is how
Far can you throw a football?
Probably not. Yeah.
is there a marketing idea that you have for Skinny Pasta that has never been done, but you kind of want to try it?
First and foremost, just making it discoverable in the mainstream section of the grocery store. That's probably the biggest thing, is just having it, consumer awareness growing. We're making this approachable by a mainstream consumer. Typically, like I said, this is an Asian ethnic product. So what we're doing is we're bringing it to the mainstream consumer and we're making it approachable. So we were on Rob Dyrdek's podcast a couple months ago, and what we talked about on that was the fact that this is ready in 2 minutes. It's easier to cook than regular pasta. All you do is open the bag, strain it, rinse it, throw it in a pan, mix in whatever you want to mix, and it's ready. So you don't have to make a radical lifestyle shift in order to eat better. Like I said, we're making it easier to live better.
Do you have a special talent that you can train us on that somehow it can improve Skinny Pasta in some way?
My talent is that I know how to do the Rubik's Cube. And so I have Rubik's Cubes here for everyone.
This is for you, Adam.
It's amazing.
Uh-oh.
Rubik's Cubes here for everyone. Tim, your question was, how does this impact us at It's Skinny? With the Rubik's Cube, this is all about problem solving. And a problem, no matter how hard, is completely addressable and can be solved. So there's my one side. So the first thing I want you to do is look around this middle section of the cube and see if you could find a white square in that middle section. And all you need to do, if you can find that white square in the middle of the section, is rotate the white square towards the top.
Yeah.
I got the top.
Oh, yeah, there we
good.
go.
Oh, Adam's
boy.
done it.
Adam's
See, I
done it.
knew
Oh,
he
there we
was
go.
the guy. Thank you, Brian. Thanks so much for being on Meet the Drapers, and
you.
congratulations for making it into the semifinals.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Take care.
So as a part of making Meet the Drapers even more fun than it is, we have instituted a new game. It's called Draper X, and you can download it on the iPhone or on Google Play. You can participate. And so while you watch Meet the Drapers and you see these great entrepreneurs present, you can invest your funny money into those companies. And if your company goes and becomes a semifinalist, you get 5x on your money. If in the semifinals, your company moves up to the finale, you get another 5x on your money. Your company ends up winning, you get another 10x on your money. So we're gonna have a leaderboard, and the winners are gonna get big prizes from Meet the Drapers. I hope you'll download the game. It's called Draper X, and you'll play it with us and be a part of Meet the Drapers.
We'll be right back after a quick break. Welcome back to Meet the Drapers.
So what did all of you think of skinny pasta? Is this something you'd want to move into the finals? It's up to you to get 3 people into the finale. But in the meantime, Nathaniel, what do you think of skinny pasta?
You know, the flavor was great. I have one of my best friends is a celiac, and always adhering to his dietary restrictions is a challenge, but this would be a great alternative.
And what do you think about the brand? Consumer products, it's so important to have a good brand.
I mean, the tagline is perfect.
No guilt, no hassle, that's the skinny. You put skinny in front of anything and someone does
Skinny
it.
Boost.
Yeah. Skinny Boost. Skinny Draper Associates.
Yeah, it just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? Dad, what'd you think?
Oh, I thought it was excellent. I like him, and the brand is great.
I feel like it's going to sell out based on the 9 calories, because then you can have any kind of sauce you want. Just pure
Just
butter.
pile butter and
Yeah, butter and
chocolate on there.
garlic. And it's like
The pasta's guilt-free, but not the sauce.
Adam, what did you think?
I felt he's living it, and he passes my, like, would I get a beer with him test. Seems like a great guy.
The other thing about it is that a lot of the successful products are always someone solving a problem that they have for themselves that typically come around, and this is something that was close to his heart and really made him go to work.
It was a little
and do the right
lower.
thing. Yeah, I mean, it was his stomach.
It was in the gut.
There we go.
Terrific. Let's bring on the next entrepreneur. But before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
We are very happy to be here. We would like to pass to the final because we are here to conquer the US market and to add the scent of touch all the American people. If we have 1 million from the Twin Draper, we would like to promote our system here in the United States. If you are a viewer and you want to feel the metaverse, playing video games or watching movies, please give us a new opportunity.
All right, let's bring on our next semi-finalist. Our entrepreneur is Jose Fuertes. Tell us a little bit about OWO, and then we'll have some questions and challenges for you.
Since my childhood, I wanted to be part of the video game, the main character of the movie. As an industrial engineer, I was developing high technology during my career. At my 48, I can say I've made my dream come true. I can turn your virtual world into reality. I can add the scent of touch. What is OWO? OWO is a haptic patented technology with an international awards because we resolve a problem. Current haptic technology only can offer one sensation because they are based on vibration. Why OWO is unique in the world? Because we can offer real physical sensation. OWO is unique because we have our own technology. We have our own algorithm, train of pulse, and the possibility to change 9 different parameters. It means you can feel in the metaverse, hug, win, rain, or if you are watching a movie, you can be inside the movie. This is our reality.
And there are other competitors out there doing similar things in haptics.
They only can offer one sensation because they are based on vibration.
So when you said you've got a Series A round of $6 million in May of 2022, have you closed that?
I raised $2 million with my private investor.
It says here you're going to do 8.6 million in euros in revenue.
Exactly. Right now, we have more than 7K pre-orders without spend money in the marketing, all in the CES and in GDC. After these shows, the exhibition, my private investor say, hey, Jose, wait a minute. This is very incredible. I want to invest money again, and we can select the private investor, the venture capital, because we are looking for smart money.
Oh, then you're in the wrong place. Oh, except that you've got the Montanas. 7,000 pre-orders. Have you been able to deliver those? Can you deliver those?
No, we will deliver it. We are waiting pass away COVID because the people need to feel and need to try.
And it's all direct to consumer?
Business to consumer, direct to consumer.
So do you have some marketing method that you have used that works? Or do you have a new marketing method that you're going to try to come up with that will change everything?
I have very important thing. 100%. The people try, the people want to buy. So if you see the people, when they express they was feeling, it's like a new dimension.
The price is something like
$450 US.
450, and what does it cost you to make?
120.
120.
And for the product to work, do you have to integrate it into different products? So like you have to, like if I want to use it in the metaverse, do I have to use VR?
Right now we have two different ways to adapt the technology, native and semi-native. In native, you have an SDK and you can implement in only one day. It's very easy. But in computer, we are working with Overwolf. They have 35 million users, and you can play Fortnite feeling our system, feeling sensation. And also in semi-native, we are working with Dolby because we can integrate all the metadata in the video game directly with our system. So it will be the future. Feel everywhere in the virtual world.
You talked about movies. Do they have to be in the metaverse at this point?
No, it doesn't matter. If you want, you can be in your home and you can select it, for example, Netflix, HBO, and you can select the movie, the character, plug and play with our application, and you can feel. This is easier because a movie is a fixed track. Our solution for movie is incredible. Consumer will be our creator of content because if you pay premium subscription, you can design your own track. So you can share with everyone how do you want to feel this film.
So is this how you take out your competition?
Yes, very risky, very risky. I know it, but I trust in the product.
Don't worry about the electric shock.
Yeah.
Be careful with the kamikaze drone.
The kamikaze drone.
Just go start shooting stuff.
Has someone shoot it? Did you feel it from behind?
Yeah, you feel everything.
Whoa!
This is amazing. Well, is there any good feeling here, or is it all pain?
You know something? It actually feels kind of cool.
Okay, the fan challenge.
Yeah, go ahead. You have a challenge?
I can show you how I raised my money. This is my method. It's like a copy Jerry Maguire, but it's okay. If you don't mind, stand up, please.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm into this.
Tell me what can I do? Come on. Show me the money! Show me the money, Montana!
Yeah, let's go,
baby! Show me the money!
Okay, so what did all of you out there in TV land think of oh, whoa? Oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Looked like he was dodging everything, so oh, whoa might be the right brand for this. And judges, what did you all think?
I've been in virtual reality for a very long time, and lots of tactical feedback businesses have come and tried. The time might be now because the market is coming and is almost here.
You look at the numbers, if these are right, I mean, the market size is pretty crazy about how many people are gaming. And
right now, we're spending like 8 hours a day on our phone or our computer, like on average, something like that. But we don't feel anything from that experience. So I think that there's a world where touch comes into play, most likely.
There can be emails and it's like, you haven't answered this one.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, let's move on to our next entrepreneur. But before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
Last time we were here, it was especially nervous. We just feel lucky to be able to get into the competition. You know, we have to beat many other teams in order to get in here.
Ancha couldn't be here today, but I'm very excited to be able to meet the Drapers. I have big shoes to fill because she's our person.
Any startup has a big dream of their own. For us, our mission is to enable those who are in need to enjoy the world.
Who can say it better than that? He nailed it. Who could say it better than that, for sure.
Follow me on Twitter. I'm at Tim Draper. If you got a great idea, go ahead and send it to me. And who knows, you might be the next big contestant. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back to Meet the Drapers.
Terrific. Well, let's bring on our next contestant. This is Bened Biomedical, and Frankie, welcome back. Carlitos, nice to meet you. Go ahead and give us the pitch.
Hello, everybody. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Bened Biomedical. 7 years ago, I co-founded the company together with Professor Pyxai, who has the nickname of the father of probiotics in Asia. We discovered and developed this unique probiotic strain called PS128, which exhibits unique health benefits to neurological conditions such as autism, Parkinson's disease, depression, and insomnia. We have developed more than 33 global patents granted for this specific strain. Also, we have successfully completed and published 12 clinical studies. One of them was with the Harvard Medical School at the Massachusetts General Hospital. Market-wise, we have also successfully launched the product in more than 40 countries in just under 6 years. And the products are primarily available as supplement through private labeling. However, this year, we're going to be doing something very differently for the States. We bring in the product to the States under our own brand, using a different business model, what we call the D2C, direct to consumer. And the product will be available in June.
And the product is called Neurali. It's produced for the dietary support of neurological conditions such as ASD. ASD, of course, is autism spectrum disorder. Autism has been called an invisible disability. And even though that may be true, we should never treat the people as if they're invisible. So we've done things such as brought on an entire team of neurodiverse folks who have been able to guide us through things like messaging and brand, as well as community outreach. And that community outreach is going to be crucial to continuing to build trust in the marketplace.
So your marketing technique will be first to get credibility with this group, and then if it starts working on some autistic people, then that community will spread it around. How do we know it's going to work? I mean, there are zillions of probiotics out there.
The cool thing is we do everything based on science and also clinical studies. So the result speaks for itself.
And in Taiwan, you're selling through retail, or how are you selling?
In Taiwan, it's also under our own brand through D2C model as well as through the B2B2C, such as pharmacies.
Oh, okay.
As well, yeah.
But you're not going to do that in the U.S. It's all direct to consumer here.
Initially, we're pretty sure once that opens the gate, many of the pharmacy or chain stores are going to come to us.
Do you have some new marketing technique that you have not tried but you are thinking about trying, and what is it, and how would you get this to spread?
So one of the things that we have found success with is building trust in the marketplace, and you touched on it really quickly. Once we're able to do that, we will utilize things like programmatic and traditional ads, as well as some unconventional things that are a little bit of secret sauce that I'm glad to share here, to make sure that people are getting the message from real people who have tried it, who have used it, and who are having success with it.
You're saying you're going to do 12 million in revenues this year.
Exactly.
How far are you through that? What did you do in the first quarter?
We pretty much done more than 50% already. We are ahead of ourselves.
So you're 6 million in revenue already.
Exactly.
And is that mostly just in repurchases in Taiwan? Yeah, because you haven't really gotten into the U.S. yet.
The U.S., we currently have some B2B clients using, like I said, through private labeling, and also our international market in Europe, for example. We got clients in more than 20 countries under their own brand, obviously. We've seen a huge surge of demand from
And
those
why are
customers.
you moving to the U.S.?
The U.S., obviously, as far as autism, Parkinson's goes, this is the biggest market.
You explained last time what the specifics were of why these probiotics were different from any others. Why is that again?
PS128 by itself, as we said, initially in the lab, we were able to verify that it increases the dopamine and serotonin level. And also we put that through the animal study and then human clinical studies to prove that it actually works.
Do you have a special talent that you can teach us that might kind of improve your business?
Let me put that down.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
All right, so we were meeting last night, and they were like, who has a special talent? And Frankie had the special talent. He really has a good one. You guys, we'll come back. Bring us back. Bring us back. Here's the, and then
Ooh,
he'll
that's
do,
clever.
Yeah,
well,
he'll do
but
that.
it's really up to the crystal ball.
Okay, got
so
it.
we'll never really know.
All right. So this talent has been passed down through my family for generations. All the most successful people in life have this talent. If you guys are ready, Drapers ready?
Yeah, you bet.
Montana's ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Eyebrows.
I can do it too.
Yeah, but can
I
you?
know Tim especially.
It's,
is
hey,
gonna
it's
appreciate
worked
it.
for me. It's gonna probably work for you.
All right,
But
good.
can you move your ears?
Oh,
No.
oh, look, Joe's moving his ears.
Oh, that's
what we got.
That's how you made all those touchdowns.
So, what did all of you think of Bened Biomedical? Here's the question I'm asking all of you. Should I try this?
Right
They
now.
gave it to me. I think I'll wait a little bit, but what do you think of that pitch?
It's interesting. I'd love to dive into kind of the revenue breakdown between their direct-to-consumer products overseas and their, white labeling solutions, and the motivation to move more from white labeling to direct consumer. It's a big jump, a lot more responsibility, and a lot more marketing spend.
Along the same line as what with the success that they've had outside, why wouldn't they slowly start to move into doing direct to consumer first there?
Right.
Instead of jumping into the US,
across the pond.
where they don't have any
Clout or
affiliation
credibility,
yet.
There are a couple of things I love about it. This is a huge movement. Probiotics direct to consumer this is the reason that there's so many coming out right now is because one, they work, they are great, and they have a lesser regulatory hurdle to jump over than normal medicines.
You look at the awards that they've won, and the leadership teams, and the godfather of the Asian probiotic industry, the best entrepreneur of 2020, 25 years of global business, Taiwan's best female entrepreneur in 2017.
They're pretty
the team seems to be pretty stellar.
amazing.
And they call these
Yeah.
psychobiotics.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be good for your psychological
That it increases
and
your
cognitive
dopamine.
advantages. This
Yeah.
could really help.
Yeah.
There's hope for me after all. Okay, well, let's bring on our final entrepreneur of the day. We're looking forward to him, but before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
Last time we were here, I remember we came in a little bit nervous. The end result is that we won. Mission accomplished, at least temporarily, and we're here to repeat that same result. Our vision here is to bring the human element back to human resources. I ask that everyone will join and understand this mission. We are going to build a great company, regardless if we win this competition.
So as a part of making Meet the Drapers even more fun than it is, we have instituted a new game. It's called Draper X, and you can download it on the iPhone or on Google Play. you can participate. And so while you watch Meet the Drapers and you see these great entrepreneurs present, you can invest your funny money into those companies. And if your company goes and becomes a semifinalist, you get 5x on your money. If in the semifinals, your company moves up to the finale, you get another 5x on your money. Your company ends up winning, you get another 10x on your money. So we're gonna have a leaderboard, and the winners are gonna get big prizes from Meet the Drapers. I hope you'll download the game. It's called Draper X, and you'll play it with us and be a part of Meet the Drapers.
We'll be right back after a quick break. Welcome back to Meet the Drapers.
Terrific. And now from the United States, we have yet another semifinalist, and they are going to tell us about Pyxai.
So Pyxai is an AI SaaS product that predicts a job candidate's future outcome before they're hired. Now, since the dawn of the Industrial Revolution until today, resumes have been the #1 tool used by recruiters to assess talent. Now, resumes do a good job at highlighting one's experience and their education, but they do a poor job in highlighting those intangible skills that have been scientifically proven to be the best indicators of long-term job success. Resumes also introduce unconscious biases, making it way too easy to eliminate people based on race, sex, or lack of brand affiliation. Right? Imagine passing on individuals like a Steve Jobs or Elon Musk because their resumes are not attractive. Now, how do we fix this problem? How do we help companies that hire for hard skills but fire for lack of soft skills? That's why we built Pyxai. Pyxai is an AI-powered video assessment tool that assesses for 43 intangible skills not reflected on resumes, but yet hold a key to retention within organizations. We're tackling a $21 billion market opportunity for knowledge workers in the US alone.
How do you measure the 21 billion?
So more specifically, there are 36 million open positions for knowledge workers in the US every year. We charge $150 per job per month for each position, and the average job stays open for about 4 months. It equals a $21.6 billion to be more precise. We currently have in traction, we have 21 customers paying us an average $25,000 in monthly recurring revenue. We have 10 Fortune 500 companies coming on board on paid pilots within the next month and a half. Additionally, we closed a large state government contract that hires thousands of employees. Now, last time we were here, Tim, you gave us some advice in terms of us tightening that feedback loop between our product, us, and our clients. And we want to let you know that we're working on that. The ROI for our clients is probably more important to us than it is for them. And what we're able to do is actually increase retention for our clients by as high as 27%, while also reducing their costs for recruiting by more than 20%.
And we have the team to pull off everything that Kurt just mentioned. We're two-time Y Combinator founders, and we came together to tackle this problem that we both witnessed while working on professional jobs, which is projects and teams completely derailed by individuals with poor interpersonal skills. Given the Great Resignation and the pandemic and all the HR woes, this industry is poised to be disrupted, and we are the superheroes to do it.
What are your biggest wins since you started the company?
The milestones that we're most proud of right now are the Fortune 500 companies that we're going to onboard in a month, and also that big government contract that we landed that really puts us on the government channel, which is really lucrative.
Yeah, how do you determine what goes in the box for that job?
Let's take, for example, customer service, right? What are those skill sets that are great for customer service? We need great communication. We need someone that has good temperament, right? So you're not gonna have someone blow up on a customer. So we work with our psychologists to take more than 12,000 different jobs out there and identify like what are these soft skills that are most applicable to each of these roles.
2 quick challenges. 1, think of a new marketing technique that you haven't tried but you think might work.
We're currently targeting hiring. This actually could work very well for employees to identify the soft skills within employees. I believe that'll work very well for us.
Okay, now do you have a talent that you can teach us that might be relevant
I thought you would never
building
ask.
your business?
I thought you would never ask. This is what our board is for. Last time we were here, we realized the importance of this crystal ball that you have here, right? So we figured as innovators, it's time that we update your crystal ball.
Well, the crystal ball is listening.
The crystal ball is listening. So we're going to update your crystal ball with modern artificial intelligence. This is about to raise some eyebrows around here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, a big part of what we do is natural language processing and natural language understanding, right? NLU and NLP. Natural language understanding is that we're going to put data in that crystal ball, and it's going to understand the data that we put in there because we're going to label them. And we're going to make it easy for everyone here. Greetings and goodbyes, right? So I want for all of us to come up with some data. How do you greet or say goodbye?
Greet.
Hi.
Hi.
Hola. Hola.
Hola.
Oh,
It could be
we already
different
have
languages
what's up.
too, by
What's
the
up?
way.
Yeah.
What's cracking?
Yeah, I like that.
Yo.
Yo.
Howdy.
Que paso.
How about
Just say
goodbyes?
goodbye.
So long.
Ciao.
Ta-ta
So
for
long.
now.
Ciao.
See ya.
Adios. Hasta luego.
Tim, I'll point out there are no other wizards in the universe right now with AI in their crystal ball. This is a first.
It's good to know. It's good to know.
We're taking all these words right now, we're actually gonna label them. So what's up is labeled greeting, right? Hi is labeled greeting, you get the gist. Bye is labeled as a goodbye.
Yeah.
Taking all these and we're gonna infuse them in this crystal ball. And that becomes the natural language understanding in the ball. When we repeat any of these words, or anything close to these words, because we could say, yo, what's up, right? The crystal ball is gonna actually calculate and give us a probability score to determine if it was a greeting, if it was a goodbye, or if it was something else. Now this is where the processing piece of it comes in, natural language processing. Now if it's greeting, let's say we're gonna give an appropriate response. Hi there, nice to meet you. If it's goodbye, it's gonna be, let's say, hasta la vista, baby, right? Number 3, if it does not understand what the heck you just said, it's gonna say,
what?
Say what? So we just built our NLP, NLU, and we just stuffed it in a crystal ball. And let's just take anyone.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo
¿Cómo
estás?
estás?
So, ¿cómo estás? So what happens here, the NLU goes, I actually don't recognize it. I can't give a probability score on that. So I'm gonna respond by saying, say what? Okay, another one, anything else? You want to throw it out?
Good to see ya.
The one that Tim just mentioned, that was interesting, right? And it's interesting because it throws this off. It's gonna read some probability score that probably didn't belong somewhere else, but the probability score now is gonna be very, very low. So you know what, maybe we just say what? Because we're not that sure, probability isn't high. So now here's your homework assignment going forward, right? To wrap this up, we just told you how to build a simple hello and goodbye. Now, the goal here is that we want to make this crystal ball so good using AI that you can identify heroes, future heroes. If you stuff this crystal ball with Pyxai is great, you should definitely fund this. We're going to win season 5, all right? And we're great founders. When you do your thing later on, guess what?
Later on,
what is going to come out is Pyxai. So we want to be mindful of that, guys.
Terrific. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Right?
I love that.
Yeah.
So, which of these entrepreneurs would you choose? You can go online, go to meetthedrapers.com, and you can vote for these entrepreneurs to the finale. But we've got to advise the crystal ball and figure out which of these 4 entrepreneurs we think should move forward. And the crystal ball will sort of do what it does. It's strange. It's this strange thing that happens here with the crystal ball. I would like to thank you, Joe, so much for coming. Thank you, Nathaniel, so much for coming. And what we do here is we adopt whoever comes and becomes a guest judge on our show. And so now your name can be Joe Montana Draper or just Joe Draper. And your name can be Nathaniel Draper, maybe Nathaniel M. Draper, something like that. But anyway, welcome to the family. Your eyebrows will start to grow. It's a strange family, but you know, you're a part of it now.
We appreciate
Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you. We appreciate you having us.
Have fun at the
it
game.
was a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks.
So, who's going forward? Who is going to the big finale to get the $1 million investment? Will it be Skinny Pasta? Will it be Oh Wow? Will it be Bened Biomedical? Or will it be Pyxai? you, the viewer, can vote and move one of these people to the finale. And I asked the judges, and they were completely useless. But fortunately, the crystal ball knows all, sees all, feels all, smells all, and tastes all in this case. What do? We got to go to the crystal ball. Skinny pasta. You've made huge progress since the last time we've talked. Your business seems to be taking off. It's really exciting. It feels big coming in and feels small going through your gut.
Don't tell us anymore.
So, OWO, we think this could be an enormous market. Our concerns are that there's a lot of competition coming. The benefit is it's an enormous market, and so getting out there and winning early in the marketplace is going to be very important for you. Bened Biomedical, it is really exciting what you're doing. I am reticent to try it myself, and that's enough to make me feel like, gosh, is this market really going to take off? Psychobiotic is sort of a new category, so I think you could actually capitalize on that. And Pyxai AI, you guys never fail to surprise and delight. I think the market is going to be interested for a while, and I think there's room to make this evolve. Don't just rely on the government data, try to add more things, try new things, and just know that if the crystal ball chooses you, you are on to the finale and great things are gonna happen. And that finale, you never know what's gonna happen in the finale, but you know that if you win in the finale, you're gonna get $1 million investment. But if you don't make it past the crystal ball today, that you have 12 million viewers out there that can vote for you and put you into the finale. With that, I'm just gonna go to the crystal ball and we'll just see what happens, shall we? Feel all, taste all, employees, PS 128. I'm feeling all sorts of vibes here. Is it Skinny? Is it Pyxai? Is it Wow? Is it Bened? And the winner is, it's conflicted, still conflicted. The winner is Pyxai. You're in the finale. And there were 3 very close seconds. Thank you all for being here, and thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the big finale at Meet the Drapers!
I'm just in complete shock. We're so lucky to be here, but we've also earned it too. Back to work.
We're gonna enjoy this moment today, and tomorrow it's back to work as usual.
Promoting freedom through every twist and turn. We'll start a revolution and watch the old ways burn. Improve the future with our tech, AI, VR, Bitcoin is the best. We'll build and work and grow with you, having fun along the way. We'll change the world for better.